Hi everyone, welcome to another video. I'm looking at this and I feel like the camera is making me look like I'm on the slant because the bookshelf doesn't look straight. It's this tripod. I don't know what's wrong with it. I've been fiddling about with it for the last 10 minutes. All of the legs are straight on it. I don't know, there's something going on. But anyway, hopefully you don't mind that. I wanted to do a Christmas gift guide, a luxury one. Okay, so when it comes to Christmas gifting, my sister, for example, she is very on it. She starts her Christmas shopping really early in the year. I do not. I leave it until the last minute, then I have a bit of a panic, and then also it gets really expensive because you're buying for a whole bunch of people in one hit as opposed to like spreading it throughout the year and spreading the cost. But I've got some items here, some more expensive, but actually some a lot less, and they're really good luxury ideas. Like one item is £29.40 and I'm hoping it's still in stock because today I'm doing this video, a lot of these things are already showing as like limited stock, so hopefully it's in. Okay, so the first thing, it is something slightly more expensive, but if you're buying for like your mum, your sister, your girlfriend, your wife, your best friend, and you've always wanted to treat that person to like a pair of simple diamond earring studs, here is how you can get them for a lot less. There is, as you may know, I have loads of ear piercings on both sides, and I want to get more. I am going to get more in the new year, or maybe before the new year. But I wear a combination of, I've got some Marie Attache, but actually the majority are from a brand called Idyl. Idyl I've spoken to you about before because I wear them all the time. It's as simple as that. They're a good brand and I wear them regular. And I want to show you some new items, show you what I already have in my collection, give you some ideas, show you how the process works, and just show you what I've got really. So here are some of my earrings in my collection. I've got a few that are favourites that I wear more frequently. At the moment, just now, I'm just wearing plain studs. But normally I have the clip-on that goes on the back that has got the little row of diamonds that sit along the bottom of the earlobe. I also have a pair that are really nice, sort of like pear cut shape. I've got like a few different options. With these earrings, the way it goes, you buy the studs separately. Now here is why they are more affordable than diamonds. These are lab-grown diamonds. Lab-grown diamonds, they are so, chemically, they are identical to diamonds. The only difference is they're lab grown and they haven't been dug out of the earth. So if you get these for someone, these are, in my mind, heirlooms. My niece is going to get these. You know, when I'm long gone, that she is the person I'm going to pass these down to. These are quality. These are real diamonds, like lab grown diamonds. They're quality. And because they're lab grown, as I say, it means they're a lot less. This is their new packaging. So again, great if you wrapped this up at Christmas, this would look amazing. And here are some new ones that I got just recently. They came wrapped in this really nice squishy kind of case, which would be really good to keep like makeup brushes in. If you take makeup brushes out in the day, I actually repurpose their cases as little makeup bags for my bag. So if you take out makeup brushes, you could keep them in here. And within that was this. And these are my new styles, which I cannot wait to wear. I'm so excited. So I've got these and this single one down here. So some of them come as single, some of them come as like double, depending on your look. When you get these, just one thing to bear in mind, you buy the studs separately to what is called the add-on. So the bit down there is an add-on. The stud at the top is the stud. They come in 3 different sizes, 3 different prices. The studs I personally wear are the small and the medium. If you want to buy into this, but you're like, oh, I can't run to the larger size, small or the medium, they still look good. I don't actually have any of the larger size, and I don't feel like you need them. I feel like they look more dainty, particularly if you're buying for someone who's got loads of piercings anyway. I feel like these look more dainty. And within there, so last time I got some stuff, they sent me this carved jewellery box, which has got my little collection in it, my things in there. But this time, this I'm excited about. First of all, they sent me this leather-bound notebook. The way this works, from time to time they do goodies. They do things that they give you when you order. So I haven't been sent this because I'm like an influencer. I hate that word. I haven't been sent this because of that. When you order from time to time, they sometimes do goodies. And then this is the other thing. This has got Idyl written on it just there. And this I was so excited about because look, it's such a nice jewellery box. So it's got this elasticated section here that you could put chains in, but then you lift this up. Here is where you can put your stud earrings, your rings. In here you could put chains, bracelets, and they do a selection. They do earrings, but they also do bracelets and necklaces. So they've got like a real selection going on. Okay, the next thing, this is the £29.40 thing, and it's from Molton Brown. Molton Brown, I'm not sure whether it's a UK brand thing, but Molton Brown is luxury, it's high end. If you go into a swanky bathroom, they normally have Molton Brown soap and hand cream. It smells incredible, it's so elegant. If you're buying for someone who's into beauty stuff anyway, this is another good idea, but the price makes it fantastic. And it's like a gift set. So it means that the person you're buying for can try lots of different fragrances without having to go and buy like one bigger sized bottle. And I've actually had this before. For my birthday, I got bought some Jo Malone stuff in a gift set. And they were fragrances that when I saw them, I was like, oh, I don't think I'd have bought that for myself. But then I tried them and I really liked them. So this is a really good way of introducing someone to the brand. On those cold winter nights, they can go and have a nice bath. It's just an all-round good present. Okay, now for the next. It's another jewellery brand. We're going back up in price again now before I come back down. This brand, I've shown you them a couple of weeks ago, but I want to show you them again because I really rate them, and as Christmas presents they're fantastic. So how many of you remember this? You might be like, what is that? It's a seashell, but when you turn it this way, it's a little jewellery dish. This was a free gift with some pearl jewellery. So the necklace I'm wearing at the moment is from the same place. This is called the Wave Baroque Choker. There is also the Wave Baroque bracelet, which looks like this. I love pearl jewellery. I think it's so elegant. It looks so nice. And then, let me just put this back together because I've undone it. Then there is this. So if you're not really into Baroque pearls and you prefer that more classic sphere shape pearl, then this is a good option for you. This is, I think I said, slightly longer. These are all from a brand called By Warco. And this brand has actually been, it's a Japanese brand that specialise in pearls. With their pieces, the reason why you're paying more as well is because they're gold. So you pick either 18 karat gold solid or 24 karat gold vermeil, so plated. So there's one or the other that you choose. And in addition to the quality of the pearls, that's why you're paying the price, because you're getting gold as well. But this brand has been named after a specific lake in Japan called Lake Biwa. And this is the birthplace of freshwater pearls, and they've been going there for like the last century, so for a really long time. On their pieces, on all of their pieces, there is a red bead there, but on this particular one, which has a little charm, there's a red bead on the charm as well. And this is Japanese cinnabar, and there is a meaning behind this. I mean, to me, red represents luck and fortune and success, etc. But what I also like about it is that I feel it adds something to the jewellery. It makes it look a little bit different, a little bit more modern. It's a point of interest. It's the kind of thing that you'd see and you'd be like, oh yeah, what is that? Let's have like a closer look. It's just so pretty. I absolutely love it. And I find that with their pieces, I wear them, I've been wearing them a lot recently in combination with, for work, where I'll wear them with like a plain white shirt. But I also wear them like this or on the weekends. I'm just finding that they're very easy to wear. Dior, £55. You've heard me, yes, £55 for Dior. Here is something that you can buy for someone who's into their fashion, into their luxury, and you want to get them something from that brand with the packaging. Yes, with the packaging. This is a coffee table book. Go to Dior direct and buy it direct. It's £55, as I've mentioned. But the benefit to buying direct is it's going to mean that you get the packaging. Can you imagine on Christmas Day being able to gift someone something in Dior packaging in a little bag with the ribbon, etc., and it's cost you £55? Plus, it's a gift that keeps giving because the person can read it, but they can also have it out on display, on their coffee table, on their vanity table. I just think these coffee table books are fantastic because you can actually sit and read them, and they're normally, like, the photography is normally amazing in them as well. Okay, the next thing, these used to be a real thing a few years ago, and I really want to bring them back because I always thought they were really cute. I've got so many. I use them on handbags, on key rings. They are the Laduree MACARON key charms. I don't know how many of you remember them, but they are delightful. You can get them in multiple different colours, but the box also looks gorgeous, and they're so feminine, they're so cute. You can add them, as I say, you can add them to a bag, and it just adds like a little bit of colour to your bag and a bit of cuteness. And they are £35. Fantastic. The other thing from Laduree at the moment, which I would also recommend looking at, is if you're buying for someone and they're into hampers, have a look at the Laduree one. It's £90. Comes in a really nice, decent sized box. It's got tea in it. It's got like various different bits and pieces in it. And I think if you're buying for someone, as I say, who's into hampers, something which is more expensive now, before we, as I say, move on to like some cheaper items, it's an item from Tiffany & Co. I went on to Tiffany & Co. because I vividly remember 3 years ago being on that website, doing a video about it, and I found loads of things that were well under £200. Things have changed. Their prices have gone up, like kind of quite a bit. But there are still a few things on there. Now, if you are buying for even your boyfriend, your husband, your best friend, if you're buying for any guys in your life, this is the kind of thing that would even work for them. This is a silver tone, I'd say it's ceramic, dish. That person could like put their phone in it with their keys, their jewellery, loose change, their wallet, whatever it is that they like to put down in the evening after a day at work and just leave somewhere safe. That's the kind of thing they could do it with. I think this is so cute. And I actually have, like, I bought it years ago now, but I've got like this tiny little Hermes ceramic tray, and I use it all the time, daily. It's always got stuff in it, like jewellery items. So I think these are a good idea. Aspinal of London. I can't remember whether this price was the Cyber Weekend price that I'm about to tell you, but it's £125. And it's one of their bracelets. You can get it in a couple of different colours, like blues, cream enamel and black. And to me, they are so like the Hermes Click H bracelets, you know, I mean, they're basically the same thing. They've just got a different logo on them. Aspinal, you can also ask to get the gift boxing, although that looks like you have to pay extra for that now. That used to be like part of the price, but now it looks like you have to pay extra for it. But pay a bit extra, get someone the gift box with it, and again, it looks like a fabulous gift. Just a couple more things now, because I don't want to bore you all to tears, and hopefully this is just giving you ideas. But designer makeup is another really great way to buy someone something from their favourite designer brand without spending a fortune. So perfume's a really good one, although I would always recommend against buying a perfume that you guess that person will like, because you can go wrong with it. I actually did that a few years ago with my sister. I bought her some perfume, and although I loved the perfume, she did not. And I don't think she used it, which is fine. If you're watching, it's fine. It's just a shame that I got it so wrong, but that's the problem with perfume. You can get it really wrong. So I would say, unless you know the perfume that person always uses or always wears, try getting them makeup instead. And I always think good makeup to get is like mascaras. Because when you start buying people lipsticks, again, that can be a bit like perfume. You don't really know, unless you know them really well and you see how they do their makeup, it can be quite hard to know the colours that they would go for. Now, annoyingly, what I'm about to tell you is now sold out, but it wasn't when I first initially saw it. It's from Chanel, and they had some really good makeup sets that ranged in price from £108 down to £78. You got a really nice case with it and everything, and they did the version that just had like mascaras, etc., like more plain items. And then finally, it's something that is £50. This is a item from Jo Malone, and it's a bath gift set. I personally, for Christmas, I'm very happy being bought bath set type things from like Molton Brown, Jo Malone. It's my favourite thing to be given because it, as I said earlier, it gives me the chance to try products that I wouldn't typically buy for myself. And I can get into fragrances that I wouldn't have assumed that I like, but then I find out I do. So this is another good item, and I think the price is really fair on it. There was something I was going to show you, but I'm not because it's sold out. And it's, you know, KAYALI, the perfumes. There is a really good gift set, and I got it for on Cyber Weekend. It's normally £79, and I got it for £55.30 on Cyber Weekend. And you get a series, you get all of the kind of more popular perfumes in smaller sizes in one box. And I got it because I love 2 of the perfumes in there, but I got to try the other 2, which I have discovered I also love. But also, I use these size in my handbag. So when I go out, I like to touch up my perfume constantly. I like my perfume to be really strong. And I thought, right, Cyber Weekend, can I get those for less? And I could. So I will put details of those below as well, but you know, as I say, they might not be available, so just bear that in mind. This has been a long video. I hope you don't mind. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and I really hope this has given you some ideas. If you do want a video where I talk about things that are £50 and under, which I'm not going to lie, in this day and age is difficult. Do you know how hard it's been to try and find stuff for like under £90? It's been really difficult. It's been really hard. But let me know if you'd like something like that. Thank you all for watching. Come and join me in another video. I'm going to link to one here and one here. Click away, and hopefully I will see you in a moment.